At some point, semen retention has to become your only option to succeed. And I was talking to this guy in my community or academy, if you haven't already heard of it. I probably mention it every single video, every minute. But this guy, right, he joined my community, and I won't say his name to keep it private. But he was saying like, oh, I'm really struggling with, I'm relapsing like multiple times a day, whatever. And look, I first of all, I want to say I've been there relapsing multiple times a day. It's not fun just having fucking like, how do you even have like any load left? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, regardless, I'm not here to make fun of him. And he was saying like he's really struggling, he's just so addicted, and no matter what he does, he just keeps going back to it. And the thing is, right, he knows the damage it's doing to him, he knows how bad it is, but yet he's still going back to it. So first of all, I was like trying to sort of like console him, be like, you know, mate, it's fine, like, you know, it's not fine obviously, but like loads of people are struggling with this, almost every guy does, so like it's normal to feel this way. And I was just telling him, look, you have to associate more pain to relapsing and doing all these bad habits than sticking with it. You have to associate more pain to doing that and so much pleasure to quitting. They only positives. And it made me think like, oh, I need to make a video about this. Like, semen retention is the only option now. If you want to make fucking drastic changes in your life, and again, I'm not saying you have to retain for the rest of your fucking life, obviously, but I'm just talking about not relapsing to the fucking cheap instant pleasures, the pixels on the screen, everything. Semen retention has to become your only option to fucking make a difference. And that's how I saw it. And when I saw it that way, there was already enough pain to associate to relapsing again. I didn't have to think like, oh, you know what? I need to sit down and write all the reasons why I shouldn't relapse. It's like, that didn't have to be the case anymore because I didn't need any more motivation to not relapse again. I am fully aware that for as long as I keep relapsing, if I was still relapsing, that I wouldn't be able to make money, I wouldn't get views on my YouTube channel, I wouldn't make progress in fucking any area of my life, unless my goal was to fully drain my balls or something. So I tell the community member to do all these things, and he's like, okay, great advice, you know, I'll take your advice on board. He goes away for about a couple of days, and he comes back, Evan, I've just relapsed twice again, and I really am stuck again. I can't get rid of this addiction, blah, 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 blah. And then at this point, I don't take it so nicely on him. And I basically said, bro, you gotta fucking like get a life. Like, I'm saying this as like as a friend, right? And say like, what do you do in your life? Do you go work out? Do you have a business? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you do anything? Fucking hell, like, I wasn't sort of swearing at him, but I'm just telling him, bro, like, the reason why you're relapsing is because you're giving yourself the option to relapse. You haven't got anything else in your life. And then because of that, you allow yourself to relapse again and again and again. And yes, it's addiction, right? So it's not easy to quit. I've never said it was going to be fucking easy to quit porn, right? I mean, obviously, like, I know I say that the journey gets easier. And at this point where I am right now, it's easy to retain. The reason that it's hard in the first place is because you're stuck in the trenches. You start in the trenches. As a guy, you're born with fucking nothing, right? You're given nothing. You start with a blank piece of paper. You start collecting all these bad habits and addictions, right? And now you're going to fucking claw your way out of that trenches. Because after you get out of the trenches, that's when you get all the rainbows and sunshines, okay? Like, literally, right? You gotta go through this period of like, semen retention is the only option. I can't allow relapsing to be an option. Relapsing is not on the table anymore, all right? I really get fucking like annoyed. It's not like annoying, it's just passionate energy, but like, I sound kind of angry right now. And when I was communicating this message to him, it was like a tough love kind of thing, right? I'm not just going like the full like Hamza route of saying like, I am better than you and you're a loser, blah, blah, blah. Even though sometimes telling you that can be beneficial, just saying like, you're doing fucking nothing with your life purely because the fact you allow yourself for relapsing to be an option, for watching porn to be an option, for playing video games 24/7 all day to be an option. Now look, I play video games every other night on average, just like, an hour or two, like to relax, whatever, okay? That's how I stay sane. I go out with friends every once in a while. That's how I stay sane. I play basketball and I coach basketball, and to be fair, that can be a bit stressful, but it's really exciting to me. I love that kind of stuff. Like, I stay sane by giving myself other cheap pleasures. Like, video games aren't going to ruin my life because I'm not waking up and the first thing I do is pick up my, PlayStation 5 controller and go play Fortnite there. Like, I'm not going to do that. It's just, I don't give myself that option to do that because no, you got shit to do in your day. Come on, like, get up, sleepyhead, right? And that's the kind of thing. And it's not every day of like beat myself up of that David Goggins mentality or whatever, because look, I understand that some people, they need that. They need the kind of military-esque discipline. Some guys need it a bit softer than that. Like, I'm probably one of those guys, right? Even though every guy still needs a bit of fucking like come on, like, you know, a bit of like hammer to their life. And this is the thing, right? The guy I was trying to help, he knew that stuff I was telling him, it made sense, right? Like, oh, well, go to the gym. And he's like, well, I haven't got a gym near me. And I was like, what? Where do you fucking live? The mountains, like? And I was just kind of laughing about it. But he's like, oh, no, I live in the countryside. I was like, okay, well, fair enough. But surely there's like a bus ride, like somewhat nearby, or you could walk there, or you could walk to a bus stop. You can get your parents over to drop you down there. 'Cause he's only like, I think he's 17 or 18. But like, there's ways around everything. Or you could do home workouts, anything. Just something. Get out of the house. Like, just get a life. I say that like as like it's not an insult. Get a life isn't an insult. It's valuable advice. I'm telling you to get a life, so relapsing doesn't become your only option or become your best option, which is like the worst case scenario. When you think that like, oh, well, you know, porn would be the most productive use of my time right now because at least I'm doing something in my life, right? I'm like, fucking hell, like how depressing has a life got to be to think that porn is one of the first options that you think of? Like porn is the highlight every day, or video games is the highlight every day. Look, one day, right, I do this about once every other month or so, okay? And I had recently, like a couple of days ago, I lost my voice for like the second time in like fucking 40 days, which is really annoying. I lost it for a few days. It's still not fully back, but it's more or less there now. And I was just fucking depressed, right? It's my one day off work as well in a long spell. And I just said to myself, I just journaled, right? I journaled to chat GPT. I know that sounds fucking weird, right? But I journaled, I said, look, I feel really down. I want to play video games, but like I know I should be doing work. And I just feel fucking miserable and all that. And like, it came to the conclusion, right, that ChatGPT, right, this is AI telling me. He said, you know what? Why don't you just give yourself one day where you can just go all out on your video games, all out on your bad habits, apart from the really bad one, which is actually like releasing, you know, like still retain everything, because at least you don't ruin your life fucking like overnight. One full day of video games probably isn't going to do much damage to your life, right? It's, you know, you're not going to feel amazing after it, but like at least it sort of kept you busy for a time and it stopped you from doing something worse. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing video games 24/7 every day because I don't give myself the option to do that. It's just not in the cards. Like, but you just get my point, right? There are certain things that are not on the negotiation table. I'm not negotiating them. There's non-negotiables like getting enough sleep, you know, getting out of beds on time, getting outside the fucking house every once in a while would be helpful. You know, like I'm going to meet up with my friend now, like one of the community members who lives like near me. And I'm going to meet up tomorrow. Like, and honestly, like we're going to have a nice gym session and getting up fairly early to sort of get there in time. I'm thinking like, look, tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll be like, I'll still get every single day. It'll still be an option. Be like, oh, I don't feel like getting up today. But I just don't give myself the option, because what's the alternative, right? I sleep in bed and then I miss my gym session with my mate who I said I'd meet up with, right? And I've already paid like a day pass online for it. So, you know, there's no sort of backing out of this. And again, these things should be like, you should be looking forward to this stuff, right? You should look forward to getting up and just like start working on your business. And again, I'm looking forward to meeting my friend. I hope he doesn't get the wrong impression, yeah. But so many times you relapse just because you don't do anything in your fucking life. Again, you go to my course, right? You go to the link in the description where you can join Aura Academy. It's completely for free right now. And when you get to level 2, which literally takes about a few conversations in the community tab, if that, right? And you unlock the retention pill course. And when you unlock that, you can go, again, this is completely for free, by the way. You can watch the entire course for free and it will tell you step by step how to quit porn. It will tell you step by step how to guarantee retention. It's a very in-depth, detailed guide about different situations that you can experience. And now and again, I do actually add to the course as well. I have a few little like guides in it as well, like I've done over text, but almost all of them are videos and I go in fucking depth about everything. Why did I make that course? Because first of all, I didn't give myself the option that I could make it. I needed to make that because there's guys out there who are dying to receive this advice, who are dying to get some guidance and some fucking accountability. Why do I offer my one-to-one services? And I know I'm plugging myself right now, okay? And look, my one-to-one services are not cheap, but they fucking get results, okay? And you can look in the community at the people who get results when I'm helping them for free. So you can imagine, like, if you're paying me to help you, fucking hell, like, you're gonna get fucking everything, okay? You're gonna get one-to-one personal accountability. You're gonna get your own game plan. When I say game plan, I mean like sort of like a structure to your days and what you actually can fucking do with your life and how to sort of get a life. You get your DM accountability, so I'll fucking message you, like I won't message you every single day because it's a bit overwhelming, but like every other day, let's just say, and just making sure that you're doing shit in your life and you're not just fucking like waiting for verbal instruction from me like you need your mother. Like literally a call every single week, like with me, like imagine one of these videos now and me like hyping you up, right? And it's not all gonna be like me just hating on you ever. It's gonna be like really fun. It's gonna be really enjoyable and really motivating. You're gonna feel like this, right? You're gonna have this passion side of me. This is bro, this is like 45 days retaining, brother. This is what it does to you, okay? But you're gonna be sat on a call, just me and you, right? Which completely confidential and everything. And I'm gonna give you the fucking knowledge to help you transform your life, and I'm gonna hold you accountable for it. Because when you join me one-to-one, I don't give you no option but to succeed. If you're not serious about it, then don't join. I'll just give you your money back. There's no sort of like catch-all. There's no problem there or anything, right? I just want to help guys who want to be helped. And if you're a guy like that, right, who wants to join this community, whether it's for free or you want my one-to-one help as well as that, go to the description now. Have a good one. And as always, remember why you're doing this.